How did you even know to look for an aura on a waterfall?
A bag of weed, oh, everything is better with a bag of weed. It's the only help that you'll ever need, because everything is better with a bag of weed.
As the episode begins, we see Fluttershy and Discord spending time together, but then Fluttershy mentions that she made a new friend by the name of Tree Hugger.
Tree Hugger?
You know, I can't help but wonder how much of that reaction was John Delancey genuinely face-palming. He starts to become jealous, though, when it turns out that Fluttershy invited Tree Hugger to the Grand Galloping Gala instead of him. Though, as Fluttershy points out, Discord is also on better terms with Celestia now, as we saw at the end of Season 4, so she naturally assumed that he had his own invitation. He goes around to the other main five to see if anyone else will invite him as their +1, and we get some pretty good moments here, including a scene where Spike gets a closer look at his interspecies parts. Seriously though, everyone actually talks to Discord this time instead of automatically throwing insults at him. At the same time, it's a lot more understandable why they don't react to him well, because he's freaking out and being kind of a jerk to everyone. And for Discord, it really isn't even about the gala so much as he just feels let down by his friend. All of this feels so much more balanced than what we got before. Yes, Discord is overreacting, but at least you can follow what's going on this time instead of everyone being pissed off just for the sake of it. Eventually though, we see where Discord lives, and we find out that he actually did get a ticket to the gala. It's just late because the mail pony got lost, and certainly not because Celestia is planning anything. Again. But okay then, now that the initial conflict has been resolved, surely he'll see that this was all a misunderstanding and Fluttershy was right. Oh, if only emotional issues were that simple to deal with. He's still set on showing up Fluttershy by coming to the gala dressed like Lloyd Christmas, and for his +1, he brought the Smooze. Okay, to be perfectly honest, as of this recording, I still haven't seen the original MLP movie, but judging by everyone's reaction to it, this is not the Smooze. It's more like Slimer from the Ghostbusters cartoon. Not that that's always a bad thing. I'm also really surprised at just how innocent the Smooze looks here. He's just a playful little guy who keeps getting neglected all night. So of course, Discord tries to be the center of attention while the Smooze wreaks havoc in the background. Though admittedly, a lot of Discord's humor here isn't very funny, and a big part of that is because it's coming from a bad place, which makes him look desperate.
You're supposed to say who's there! This is the most basic of jokes!
You're the most basic of jokes.
Damn, that was actually a pretty good comeback. In fact, Maud has some really good scenes here, and without making her look stupid like her human counterpart back in Rainbow Rocks. In the end, all the mess gets sorted out, Fluttershy yells at Discord for being an asshole, Discord apologizes to Tree Hugger, and Celestia trolls everyone. Again, though showing a bit more personality than usual. I like how instead of spelling out the moral, Fluttershy actually guides the conversation so that Discord figures it out on his own.
No, Discord! I invited a friend to a party! I didn't abandon you! What if you had a friend that you could discuss chaos-based magic with? Would that mean we weren't friends anymore?
No, I suppose not. It would just mean that I'd have different friends for different things. Oh.
Very impressive. Between the cutie map, Thanks for the Memories, and now this episode, Fluttershy really seems to be the standout character of the season so far. And even though Tree Hugger is every bit the stereotype you'd expect her to be, and look, she even has red hair just like Mary Jane!
Like that is my favorite name!
Still, this is the part that finally won me over.
I need like a few minutes to clear out my chakras before I can hug you from a place of authenticity.
That was really cool because it shows that she wants to be nice to Discord, but in a genuine way instead of just pretending. And at the same time, it also acknowledges that, yeah, dude, you kinda fucked up. I'm not gonna be mad at you forever, but we're not completely cool right now. So yeah, I really like this episode. So much of it had me smiling from beginning to end, and that's without even going into all the references, because seriously, this video would be 20 minutes long. We finally got a glimpse of Discord and Fluttershy's friendship at the end of Season 4, and getting more of that is definitely a good thing. On the downside though, it feels like a lot of the dialogue was kinda clunky. While John Delancey throwing a tantrum certainly has the potential to be entertaining, when most of it consists of another character saying something and then he repeats it with an angry tone, well, you can only get so much mileage out of that. And I am so tired of Twilight being surprised by things that should be obvious. The last time the gala got ruined, it was a pretty big deal. The show even reminded us of it in Castle Sweet Castle. How did you forget about that that already. Also, last time it was 1 pony per ticket. As far as all this +1 crap is concerned, we do know that Twilight helped set up the gala this year, so part of me wants to believe that her experience in the Ticketmaster led to the rules being changed so that fewer ponies would have grief over that sort of thing. But if that's the case, then again, how did she forget Celestia telling her point blank that she sent the extra invitations because she was counting on Twilight's friends to ruin the gala for her own amusement? Now, I realize I've been giving everything an 8 out of 10 lately, but honestly, that just feels like where the show is right now. I love this episode, but the problems with it are just big enough to take a couple of points off. And so, Make New Friends But Keep Discord gets an 8 out of 10.
I was gonna make love to you, but then I got high. I'm serious. I was gonna eat your pussy too, but then I got high. Now I'm jacking off.